welcome to Big VTV. Great to have you with us. State champ men and women, and as promised, young man, it is all about the Werribee Devils. We're down at the Furnace.
The Furnace.
It's bloody freezing as usual. It's a cold joint. It's the coldest stadium in the competition. I've come prepared. I'm rugged up.
What's this?
I've got the Bon Jovi scarf on. That's all right. What's wrong with that?
It's horrible.
The Detroit Lions.
You like?
You ever heard of? No, God, no.
Yeah, no. I was going to say.
I just got cheap. That's all it was.
Yeah.
We're down at the Furnace because it's all about the Devs at the moment.
It certainly is.
We're going to talk about them shortly, but
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, I am on the Furnace bandwagon.
I was on it already.
I
was already on it.
What a load of crap. State champ women, here we go. Eltham 57 defeated Sherbrooke 50.
Yep.
Haley Munro, what a weekend.
Yeah, she's a good player. She's Eltham certainly needed someone like Haley to come in and make an impact. 24 and 15
Nice.
In this one. Holly Bowman 12 and 7. Sherbrooke another loss.
Yes.
Taryn Wilkins had 12, was the only son in double digits. Needs a bit of help.
Just hold the thought on Eltham because they had a very good weekend. Melbourne 56 went down to Bulleen 60. I tell you what, the Boomers,
Yep.
they're up and about at the moment.
I like them.
Your girl.
Look, they're
Your girl,
Funda.
Funda.
Yeah, she's not bad. She's look, you know, they're such a young side, and I don't think we headed into the season expecting too much from them. Oh, it's not hot.
Bulleen 40 to 28 middle quarters. Middle quarters very strong. Tigers. I tell you what, Tigers need a few players to step up at the moment. They're just not getting maximum output out of their stars.
They're not.
Is that a fair comment?
I think it's a fair comment. There's no last season. Nobody would have tipped that.
Call them out.
No, it's too early. Well, I think they're what are they 2 and 3? I'm not going to call them out.
Fair enough. Funda Nakasoglu 19 points in this game. Lauren Pearce 10 and 12. Tegan Fowler 13 and 7. I like the Boomers.
I do too. Big future from them. Big future.
Diamond Valley 43 went down to Ringwood 64. The Hawks have won their last 3 games.
Yep.
Since that double OT loss in round 1 to Melbourne.
Yep.
So they're up and about. Amber Heggie starred, absolutely starred, 22 and 19. Katie O'Neill 14 points for Diamond Valley. The Eagles actually led, the young Eagles,
Yes.
the baby Eagles, the chicks.
Yep. The chicks.
Is that what you'd call them?
I suppose.
They led by 3 points at half time.
Would you call, what if the Eagles men were young? Would you call them chicks?
Probably not, but anyway, they were up by 3 points at half time.
But look, they couldn't sustain it. Clearly, Ringwood absolutely turned on the Jets. Yeah, Amber Heggie 22 and 19. Look, that's the imports though, isn't it? That's the Ringwood
If
imports.
it's not her,
for
it's
you.
JD Rooney.
That's spot on.
Did you dress yourself this morning, by the way?
What?
Oh no. No, not really. Anyway, Hume City 66 defeated McKinnon 60.
Yep.
Now the big story here,
I know.
2 big stories. Broncos, mate, they are bucking fantastic at the moment, the Broncos. They are very, very good. They are without a loss and no Sharon Milner, no Katrina Hibbert in this game.
Well, look, I think there's a fair bit of history between these two. Well, between these players, obviously McKinnon being a bit different. But look, you know, Hume City, fantastic signs from their young players. Viv Sard, 17 and 14. Yinka,
Ola
Renouf had 11 and 11, and Jacinta Scott, 14. Great signs, and if they can knock off McKinnon without Froggy and Sharon Milner,
Very good.
wow.
Been on them since day one. Alex Love 14 and 8. Jill McBain 12 points for the Cougs. But there's only one team up on top right now, and that is the Broncos. Waverley 62 went down to Eltham 65. So the Wildcats get 2 wins out of the weekend. Important one for them. Waverley actually led by 6 points going into the last quarter, so they weren't without a chance, the Falcons.
Well, I was at this one, and
Tell us all about it.
well,
You would have
will.
been watching
I will.
it passionately.
I was actually. Eltham turned it on in the last quarter, and it actually came down to almost the last possession of the game. And they came. I think it was Holly Bowman who came off the screen, and Waverley helped just a little bit too much. He passed it to Googs, who
Googs.
drilled a 3
Nice.
with a second to go.
Does that all the time.
She's come up clutch. She came up clutch in youth,
Does it all
in
the time.
fifth youth champ for against Frankston in round 1, and that's 2 times that Googs has stepped up when needed.
She's very good. Haley
a
Munro,
gun.
17 and 16, topped off a great weekend for her. Googs, 15 points. Amy Nicholson, 13. Talia Higgs, 18 points for the Falcons.
Yeah,
Bridget
played well.
Ardossi, 13 and 7. Now, you saw Bridge.
Yep.
How's she going at the moment? She just hasn't fully lit it up yet.
No, look, you know, I think she's doing a good job with some of the younger girls there, and she's fit in pretty well. And I think I'll just leave it.
No, seriously, did you dress yourself today?
Why?
Just seriously,
No, but
did
like
you dress
comes with a
yourself?
guy that's wearing a
Well,
hat
no,
he doesn't
rugged
know
up.
about. You're
Rent
wearing
the
a Bon
furnace.
Jovi. Yeah, no, but it's hot. It's hot.
No,
It's a
it's not
furnace.
hot here. It's never hot here. Ladder in state champ women. Hume City bucking away up on top 5-0.
Yep.
Ringwood 3-1, Bulleen 3-1, McKinnon 2-1, Eltham 3-3, Melbourne 2-3, Sherbrooke 1-3, Waverley 1-4, Diamond Valley zip 4.
Things will change.
In what way? In lightness.
Movement. We'll just sit tight. I think there'll be some movement
Hume
from
City
one
is
of those
safe,
lower
obviously.
teams.
Hume City will make it.
Hume City will finish top of the ladder. I don't know if they'll go undefeated, but they'll certainly finish top. But you know, there's still a bit of movement to be had, and we'll just have to wait and see.
Round 5, here we go. Saturday games coming up this week. McKinnon, Eltham.
I think McKinnon will win.
I think Cougs will bounce back, yep. Hume City, Waverley.
Hume City, good
Broncos for me, yep. Melbourne, Diamond Valley.
game. Melbourne, they need a win.
They do need a win and they'll get that one. 2 games coming up Sunday. Sherbrooke, McKinnon.
McKinnon,
Cougs, Diamond Valley, Bulleen.
Bulleen.
Like the Boomers.
Like 'em.
Like the Boomers. State champ man, here we go. Here's the big one. And this is why we're here. Share some love for the Devils. They've got a redevelopment plan on here at the moment. They're trying to get some funds and get everyone up
I
and
gave you
going.
enough time to read that, didn't I?
Well, it's good. I think, you know, a few more courts. We love basketball courts.
Absolutely. And the redevelopment of this place would be really good for the area.
Can you
And
put
it's
in a
fun.
heater? Can they just spend a little bit of money putting in a
I
heater?
think I've heard it's in the plans.
If they redevelop, just a heater would be
I
nice.
think ducted heating, or just like an all electric one on the baseline.
I
or
know ducted heating. Can you put that into the court or what?
Sure.
Yeah, go for it.
They do it in the US, I think.
Do they?
Most of them do.
Who cares? Werribee 84 went down. Sorry, Ringwood 84 went down to Werribee 91.
Yeah, where we didn't lose, they don't lose.
Mate, they've won their last 3.
Yep.
They won 2 at home. And what we did say is let's see them win on the road. And no better place than Maroondah. They've come up trumps.
Well, look, Ringwood and Waverley, that's 2 pretty big scalps.
Massive
just
scalps.
Just to name 2. of them.
Take them seriously.
Absolutely. I don't think, look, you know, from here on in, if anyone has taken them, or has not taken them seriously, they've copped it. And look, you know, that's a warning to the rest of the teams that wherever we come up against, be ready to play and be ready to run, because that's what the Devils can do.
Now we're talking about the Devils, but let's just stop and have a quick conversation about the Hawks. They're 1-3, young man.
Yep.
1-3, reigning champs. We know that they've turned some players over, a couple.
Yep.
Is it too early to write the Hawks off?
No,
1-3.
No, it is too early. It is too early.
You said that with a bit of just there was some hesitation there.
Well, look, I just think they
It's starting to get pretty warm in here, by the way.
yeah, because it's the furnace.
Come on.
Look, I think they were made to look pretty old and slow, to be honest with you, against Werribee. And
Old and slow.
Old and slow. And you know, look, I think they have the personnel. They're all proven, but perhaps they finally won this championship. Maybe that hunger and that drive isn't there.
Ooh. Calling Coach Kenny and the boys out. Get hungry. Is that what you're saying?
Just saying, get hungry. Don't have dinner before the game.
50-32 second half by the Devils. The Hawks shot at 24% in the last quarter. That's not going to do it. Jordan Hughes, superstar, 16 points.
He's
Josh
all right.
Oswald, superstar, 15 and 7.
He's all right.
Tapau Silva, did I pronounce that right? 14 points, very close. Christian Rocky, 12 points. He's having a very good season.
Yeah,
Brian
he's good.
Dua, he did all the work for the Hawks, 25 points.
Does a lot, doesn't he?
He's a doer.
Yeah.
Sean Clark, 15 and 12. Sam Belt, 15 and 10. Ringwood, here's a stat for you. Ringwood played They played three players
Yep.
over 35 minutes. Werribee did not play one player over 29 minutes and 20 seconds or thereabouts.
50-39 second half.
They do it by
Committee.
committee. Devils 3-1, Hawks 1-3. Well done to the Devs. We're down. We said we'd be down here. We said we'd come down.
Yep.
We're
It's
here
good.
celebrating with them. Eltham 95 defeated Sherbrooke 79. Wildcats blew the game open with a 34-16 second quarter. Tell us about this next guy.
David
The
Bushberger.
Burger.
The burger.
Mate, he is firing the Burger.
He has the lot, doesn't he?
Wow. Can't believe you just said that. Come on. Come on, the Burger with the lot. Yep.
Well, he's an import.
Yeah, well, he's very
He's
good.
pretty good. He's
29 points and 9 assists. Scotty Carver's got a helper now. He's got someone going with him, the old rotator. 25 and 11. Mitchell Craze. One of the craziest names going around. 14 points in that game. Mo Williams, 18. Lawrence Donaldson, 13 and 7 for the Suns, the imports. Look, the Wildcats,
They're doing better than I
Well,
thought.
they are.
They are.
Go
Look,
back to round 1, they lost by 70.
well, don't look now, but Scott Cuff's actually the leading
I know.
scorer in state champ.
I know.
And yeah, he's really come into his own and taking the team on his shoulders. But if the Burgers are going to help him,
Berger with the lot, I like that. Very good. Moving right along, Melbourne 80 went down to Bulleen 96, 56 to 34 first half. Guess who was in?
I don't know, Mike Rose.
Mate, sweet.
He's pretty good, isn't
Mate.
he? Yep.
Well done, Mike Rose, 26.6 assists. Corey
Delivered the
Standover,
kiss.
he did 28 points. Jared Fryer, 18 points. Emmanuel Geelong, 13 points for Melbourne. Bulleen's wins. Now, I don't want to dampen their enthusiasm at the moment. No, look, you do.
Oh, yeah,
you
go
do
on.
The notes.
No way.
No, you do the notes. I don't want to dampen Bulleen's enthusiasm and spirit at the moment because they're up on top. They're on.
Who have they beaten?
Very well.
Who have they beaten?
Well, they beat Werribee in round 1.
That's a fantastic
No, wait, hang
win.
on a second. Hang on a second. Let me finish. Werribee were on the road. It was their first game up in the big league.
Well, they played practice
for a fair
games.
while.
They
For
played
quite a
practice
reason.
games.
They had.
They knew what it took.
All I'm saying is they didn't get Werribee at their best.
I
That's
think
all
you're
I'm saying.
discounting. I think you're discounting how good Werribee are. That's unfair. In their own house.
It's a load of crap, and you know it.
In the at the furnace.
Werribee have been sensational since round 1. Okay, so they beat Werribee in round 1. They've beaten Sherbrooke 9th, Eltham 7th,
I just can't believe it.
Melbourne 10th.
Yeah, those three, fair enough.
Okay, coming up, they've got Corio Bay 4th, Waverley 2nd, Ringwood, who need to do something quickly, down in 8th, and Diamond Valley in 5th. So Ringwood, you'd expect to be okay, but Corio Bay, Waverley, Diamond Valley in the next month, we're about to find out. Well,
Yeah, Adrian Sturder's in there.
still to come back
Still
in.
to come.
We're about to find out if Bulleen is the real deal.
Well, we don't know. Three
all I'm
rounds.
saying.
3 rounds is a long way away. We won't know where Ringwood's up to at that point.
That's right.
Corio Bay and Waverley are the first two they need to look at.
All I'm saying is,
Let's see
Bulleen
if
have
they're the
been
real
very
deal.
good. We're about to find out.
Yeah.
Fair enough?
Fair enough.
Okay.
Apart from the Werribee one, that's a joke.
Corio Bay 79 defeated Hume City 72.
I got some mates at Werribee.
Oh, well, I know you do. Stephen Osborne 18 points, Marlo Hicks 11, Eric Williams was held to 9 points.
Still got it done.
Well, they got the win. Would I be right in saying that that's the lowest ever return from Eric Williams since he's been to Big Blue?
Single figures, I don't
Got
think
to
there's
be.
any doubt.
Got to be.
There are other imports in. Did you know Corio Bay had another import?
No, tell us about it.
I forgot his name.
Jamal Brown 29 and 10. Why talk about it? ABK 13 and 8. Corio Bay just get it done.
Looks like Jermaine Maybank still
Oh, he is. Yeah, bit gimpy.
a little bit.
Hands not too good.
It's a bit,
We know that.
It's a bit sort off still. So I think he's, like, as we said, he's probably still too early coming back. He was quiet. They need
Jamal
him
Brown
to.
was
They
very
need him
good
to
this game.
heal.
Jamal Brown, JB, very good in this
He's a
game.
gun, mate.
Stingrays get it though. Here was the big one. You were at this game. You are going to tell us all about it. Waverley 110 defeated Diamond Valley 89. An unbelievably slick defensive game. This one was not. Tell us about
It
it.
was it was an up and down one. Let's say nobody was that keen on defense. I think Ivan Platnick was probably the best defender on the court.
That's
which is,
saying something.
He's saying something.
Well, both of these teams promised an up-tempo game start
Yeah.
this season,
Yep.
and they delivered. 39 to 27 start by the Falcons. The Falcons shot at 54% for the game,
Yep.
and 48% from the arc, 11 of 23.
Yeah, look, Sadell threat.
Amazing.
I think we need to talk about this. because
Well, he's the best point guard in the competition.
It's not
right now.
close. It's not close.
By street at the moment.
25 points, 8 rebounds, 14 dimes. He did it all, and he's actually shooting the ball from outside pretty well at the moment too. So
think
that's
Sadell
always
threat-
been his weakness, but he's improved it.
Sidel Threat in the last 2 games has hit 42 points at something like 85%.
Ivan
come on,
Plat-
keep going.
Ivan Platnick, 25 and 10 standard numbers. Tom Boyle was lights out.
23 points, 5 triples.
Yeah, he was feeling good. Matt Fennell for DV had 21 and 9. Truman had 17, and DV lose 2 in a row. Are they the real deal or not?
Well, I don't know. They started the season in hot form. 2 lower teams got the scalps, got up there, got some great score on the board.
Yep.
70 points against Eltham round 1. Eltham have improved since then, obviously. They've lost their last couple. Don't know. Too early to call, mind you, on Diamond Valley.
I think you're right.
But we'll wait and see what happens. Here we go, ladder,
This is-
state champ men.
Sorry, yep.
Bulleen 4 and zip. Coming up against some tough opposition. We'll wait and see. Waverley on the go now, 3 and 1. The Devils, all over the Devils, 3 and 1 in third position. Corio Bay 3 and 1. Diamond Valley 2-2, Hume City 2-2, Eltham 2-2, Ringwood 1 and 3, falling behind. Sherbrooke zip and 4, Melbourne zip and 4. Question without notice for you, young man. There's
I
no
love
pressure on you
these.
down here at the
Love
furnace.
these, Yep.
We're 4 rounds in.
I know you're going to ask.
Will Werribee make the top 4 this season?
Yes.
Ooh. Why will they make it?
I think I don't want my car to be stolen in the car park.
It's only got 3 wheels left right now.
Now, look, I actually think if they're going to keep up this way, what we have seen with teams that have just come up into state championship, men particularly, is they always start well. Bulleen started well.
Yep.
Sherbrooke started well when their first season's in.
Teams will start to figure them out.
Yes, and that does happen. That being said, I think Werribee are better than those teams when they came in, and they've got a unique game style that isn't played like they play like no one else in the comp. So, look, it's going to take a bit more figuring out to, to solve this Rubik's cube.
Oh, well done.
Yes.
Round 5.
That is the Werribee Devils.
Round 5.
Look at the colours though, blue,
I'm
red,
still
yellow.
stuck on Burger. He's got the lot. That's really good. Round 5. Here we go.
That's one of my
Saturday.
best ones.
Diamond Valley, Ringwood. Acid test for both of these teams.
Litmus test.
Right here, right now.
Diamond Valley will win. Ringwood looking at a 1-4.
Diamond Valley to win straight out.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. Keep going.
I'm going Diamond Valley, by the way. Sherbrooke, Melbourne.
I'm going Melbourne.
I'm going Sherbrooke at home
Somebody
to win.
has to win.
Suns up at the Forest to win.
All right.
Get the tights out. They're going to get the win. Hume City, Waverley.
Waverley.
Waverley for me. Bulleen, first big test. Corio Bay.
Right there.
Bulleen.
Wrong. Very wrong.
Why?
They're going to get beast.
Well, I'll tell you what. If Bulleen get
No,
up and win
please
this
don't.
week,
No.
if Bulleen get up and beat Corio Bay this week, we're going out to Boomers territory next week to film the show. It's close at home.
Temple
Just say yes. It's close
Okay,
at home.
yeah, right.
Been all over the shop the last 2 weeks. If Bulleen get up and beat Corio
Yeah, we got
Bay,
ya. We got
we're
ya.
going out to mix it up with the Boomers.
Sounds good.
Because I'm with them this week, and you are dead set against them. You said no way.
Yeah, well, we won't be going to Bulleen. so
Okay,
that's
fair
fine.
enough. Werribee, one game. Sunday, it's here at the Furnace. Werribee, Eltham.
Werribee.
Devs.
Yep, I think you're right.
Devs. Far too good. Far too good. There it is for this week. State champ men and women. Round 5 coming up. Just a message to everyone out there at Eltham.
Yeah.
Rug up. It's bloody cold down here at the Furnace.
Furnace, I'm bored.
Rug up. It's bloody cold. See you next week.